guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Y'all, let's do some crafting. Stay tuned. So it's been somewhat of a trying day for me, and as I've always said, crafting just transports me to a whole other place, and that's exactly what I needed today. So I came out, did some quick crafting, and I am going to share with you guys what I made. But first I want to bring in this beautiful book that we made yesterday, and using greeting cards from the Dollar Tree and notepads from the Dollar Tree. This book is just fabulous. I love it. And here is what we're going to make today. This is another greeting card from the Dollar Tree. But guys, check this out. It's a gift box. Isn't that just the sweetest thing? You can put so many goodies in this little box, and it's a book style gift box. And using our Christmas cards, we're able to take just something basic like a Christmas card or any type of card, make a box for it, and then fold it over, and we've got a beautiful little book box. And I am going to show you guys exactly how we make this. So to make our box, I am going to start with a 5x7 greeting card that I've opened up and laid flat. And what I'm going to do on this is I am going to score this at 3/8 of an inch all the way around. And I am going to lose this in the scoring, but that's okay because it's really this beautiful graphic up top that I really like. So 3/8 of an inch on all four sides. And then we are going to fold and burnish our scores. And now that our scores are folded and burnished, I am going to set this to the side because I just realized I forgot to go over the supply list. So we are going to need a piece to make the box that measures 6.5 by 8.5. We're going to need an inside liner piece that measures 6 by 8 7/8. And then we have a few chipboard pieces. So we have got a spine piece that measures 5/8 by 6 1/8. And then we've got our two book covers that measure 4 1/8 by 6 1/8. And then on this one, I am going to use a lace closure. And so I've got two pieces of lace that are about 7 inches long, but you can use whatever you want. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our chipboard pieces, the book covers that measure 4 1/8 by 6 1/8, and we are going to place those right inside of the score marks on this half of the unfolded greeting card. So make sure that when you put it down, you're getting it inside of your score marks, just like that. And then I'll turn it around and do the same thing over here. And then we'll take our spine, and I am going to remove the tape from the back of this. And we're going to take that spine, and you can see where we've got the line from the fold. And all we're going to do is take the spine piece and just center that fold line right down the center of the spine piece. And then that way we'll know that we've got even placement on all four sides. So I'm just going to flip this over for a moment, come back and get that stuck down. And then I am going to come back with my scissors and just miter cut through so that I can get my edges ready to be folded over. And then I am going to come back with my 1/2 inch tape, lay down a strip of tape all around here. And then I am going to fold this over. And I am just going to go ahead and do this one side with you guys, and I'll do the other sides off camera. So all I'm going to do at this point is take my paper, fold it over onto my tape. You can use glue on this if you want. I'm using tape because it just happens to be right there. And just like that, we're going to have a fold over. So I'll do the other three sides and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I have my edges folded over onto my tape, and I've also laid down the tape so that I can place my liner piece. But before I place the liner piece, I am going to add those pieces of lace that I was talking about. You don't have to put this on yours, but I think that I want to add it to here as just a little closure. So if you're going to add any type of ribbon or anything to close yours, now is the time to do it. And then what I'm going to do is just place a little bit of glue here so that I can make sure that this stays stuck completely down. And then I'm going to come over to this side and do the same thing. So I'm going to try to get this positioned even. And then I'll come back with my glue, and I'm just going to take some glue, put that down so that my ribbon can catch and stay stuck when that glue dries. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to come back with my decorative paper, and I want this to be the side that's showing. And this piece again measures 6 by 8 7/8. And I am going to just make a bead of glue on all 4 sides. And then we'll put this down. But I'm also going to just add a little bit of glue here just to make sure that my paper sticks and I don't have a hump. So now I'll take this piece and I am going to put it down. Try to get this nice and centered, just like that. And I'll come back with my paper towel and then get everything stuck down. And I'll come back with my bone folder, and I'm just going to work this a bit until everything is nice and stuck. Okay, and then I'm going to come back and just work my spine to make sure that everything is nice and crisp. And just like that, we've got a beautiful cover that's ready for the box. So let's make the box. And to make our box, we're going to need a piece that measures 6.5 by 8.5. We're going to score this at 5/8 and at 1 1/4 on all 4 sides. So that's 5/8 and 1 1/4. And then we are going to fold and burnish our scores. And I will not be reinforcing this box with chipboard because I am doubling over on my paper. And if you wanted to add some additional reinforcement to this, you could actually place half strips of paper on the inside. So you could cut out a strip that's 1/2 by 6 on this side and lay it in, and then 1/2 by 4 on this side and lay it in. I won't be doing that because I'm using some pretty heavy cardstock. So once I double it over and place the glue on it, it's going to harden and be very sturdy for me. So I am going to come back and I'll be removing these 2 corners on all 4 sides. So what I'll do is I am going to cut in at an angle and just remove that. And then I'll cut straight down here, cut in an angle here, and remove that piece. And then I'll do the same thing over here. So I'm going to cut straight down, cut in at an angle. I can see it's time for me to get a new blade because my blade wants to grab the fibers of the paper. And then I'll come in at an angle here and cut that. I'll do the other side off camera and be right back. Okay, so once we have our box like this, we are simply going to place glue on our tabs and get our box put together. And so we'll fold up and just like that, get our corners matched up, have everything nice and tight. I'll come back with my bone folder, go in on the inside and get that tab smooth out, and I'll do the same thing over here. All right, so once the box is put together, we're going to fold these flaps backwards, place some glue, and fold them in. Okay, so once your box is done, you're going to want to bring your book back in, place it down inside, make sure you get placement wherever it is you want it, and then I will make sure that at the top and at the bottom, it's pretty even. So the way that I am going to do this is I am going to take my reptile glue, and I am just going to put a good amount of glue on here because I don't want anything poking up. Then I'm going to take this, I'm going to set it down, then I'll come back with my paper towel and I'm going to wipe up some excess glue that spilled out, and then I'll come back with my bone folder and get everything stuck down on the inside. So I'm really going to work that glue. All right, guys, so my box is glued down, and what I did was I went ahead and just placed some stickers on the inside because I thought when you open this up, it would be nice and festive. And these little boxes are just so convenient because you can fill them with candies, you can put little toiletries in here, you can put all types of little goodies in these boxes. And then when you close them up, you have a wonderful, wonderful book box. So I am just going to go ahead and tie this one off. Not going to tie it in a bow because I really want the lace to just hang because I think that's so pretty. So I'm just going to tie like a little square knot, and you can see just how gorgeous that is. Just, oh, I love it. And then we'll bring the other one back in, and I think these are just so, y'all know what I'm about to say, so adorable and so stinking cute. They just are, and they are so easy. Dollar Tree Christmas cards and some paper and chipboard, and you have got a fantastic little box to give as a gift. Amazingly simple. I hope that you have enjoyed this project, and if you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. Guys, we are doing the unique, the different, the extraordinary on this channel. So come on, go ahead and subscribe and join us. Y'all have a great day. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.